to another edition with Faith. In this video today, I'm going to talk about impact of bad upbringing. Things you do that can actually affect your children in the future or even now. That is what I want to talk about in this video. And I would like to refer you back to my last video, which I talked about signs of bad upbringing. Is a must watch. You need to watch that particular one so that when you watch this one, you will know what to do and how to bring up your kids in the right way and in the right direction. So please, before I move further, I would like you to please subscribe to my channel just to encourage me to keep me here, and also like my videos. Please, I would like you to also comment. Let me know where and what to serve you better. Now, as I said earlier, in this video I'm going to talk about impact of bad upbringing. Those things that you do now that will affect your kids in the future or even now. Now, the first thing I would like to look at is depression. Depression. Now, you might say it's only adults that can be depressed or probably the teens, but this also affects the little ones. You might not really know, but you might not really observe as a parent, but ask the teachers, they know more of this. Now, what are those things that you do that your kids feel bad about it? Most of them might not tell you, or you might not even know, but kids do feel bad. For those little ones, you might see it like they are still kids, they do not know what they are doing. But what of the teen? And do you know that when a child depressed, it leads to so many things? For the teen, it leads to, you see them probably misbehaving, doing things they're not meant to do. Sometimes it leads to joining bad prostitution, drinking, and even to a point of death. Where is this coming from? Those are the things I talked about in my last video, which signs of bad upbringing. Those things that you do, you didn't correct at the very first time. And now it is coming back and it's affecting the young ones. It's from when you take a look back, you check the background of such child, you will know that this depressed is actually coming from somewhere. Sorry for that. It's actually coming from somewhere. It should be something the parents didn't do well at the onset, at the beginning. They didn't correct. So it is now coming back on the child. And this child would not be able to control it. So you see so many things the young ones do, drinking, doing all sorts of things, manners of things, that you will be questioning yourself, what is going on? It is as a sign of what you did or what you didn't correct when they were still tender, when they were still growing up. So those are the things you need to correct. The next one I will talk about is aggressive. Most kids, it starts from the young age. It starts from now, as tender as they are. You see kids being so aggressive. They're not doing that because they want to do it, but they are doing that most time because they want to protect themselves. They want to protect themselves. You see kids always fighting at every slightest mistakes. You see them fight, quarrel, this and that. They are actually doing that because they want to protect themselves. It's those things that you didn't do. You did not put them through. Those are the signs of bad upbringing. If they started that when they were little and you corrected them as a parent or a guidance, then that they do not have a reason to be fighting to protect themselves or to protect something, because that is a feeling of of I do not have someone to do this. I can do it on my own, because you were not there. You didn't show them maximum love. You didn't give them that affection. So now they feel they are on their own. So they need to do it on their own. So they feel they can do it on their own, and you cannot. Nobody can come and or can just come and you try to threaten them, or they feel like no one can just come and want to make them feel bad. They can always do it on their own, and they can always take charge of it. That's part what it is, because they are feeling, that's the feeling of afraid. They are being afraid. They are being scared of the unknown. So it is what you refuse to correct. That is what they are trying to correct by themselves, and they like to talk about is lack of empathy. Now, this is a kind of when you look at some kids, you see them like they do not show love to others. They do not love others, kind of, and it is not their fault. It's actually coming from somewhere. As I said in my last video, that when you do not show your kids love, do not expect them to love you, and do not expect them to love others out there. It is what you instill inside of them. That is what comes out to manifest in the open. So it is that if you actually loved them and you show them that love, so that feelings, they will always do the same out there and even within the house also. So when you don't love your kids, you don't show them maximum love, you don't expect them to just wake up and do the same thing. It is not possible, because these young ones, they actually learn from us. They learn from people reading. They learned inside. As I said, your house is the first school. It is your house that is the first school. Your house is the mini society. So everything the kids need to learn is in your house first before going out. It is part of those things they have learned in your house. Then they learn the remaining one in the school to balance it up with what they have learned in your house. So you are the first school, and you are the one you don't expect your kids to go out and learn how to love others outside or from the school. The teachers can do their best, but you need to do the first thing. You need to start. You need to be the first they see. You need to be the first example. You need to set that step for them to follow. So you are the first school. You are the first. Your house is the first place they need to learn. So when you don't show your kids love, they can't love others. They can't love others out there. So you need to do this as a parent. Those are the few impacts of bad upbringing. And this is where I would love to stop for today. And I would like you to please subscribe to this channel, please. And also look out for my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.